I've got one thing to say to you. Well, three things. Simple lymphatic drainage, SLD for short. It's a particular kind of very gentle massage that we can do on ourselves to stimulate the circulation, to help move fluid around the body. It pushes the lymph fluid away from areas of swelling where our lymph nodes don't work, towards the next natural drainage point in the body, where they do. You may not have thought of your body as a patio before, but imagine a patio with puddles of water that you want to sweep away. You start by sweeping the water closest to the drain, and then gradually from further away. If you start at the back and try to push it all forward too quickly, the drain will flood, so you have to do it bit by bit. Every time you do it, you should start off with your hands on your tummy and do some deep breathing to kickstart your circulation. Why don't you try doing it with us?
So what I want you to do, take a nice deep breath in, but your aim is to move your tummy outwards so your hands start moving out, okay?
Right, okay.
Take a nice deep breath in, tummy out, tummy out, tummy out, breathe out. And as you're breathing out, you put a gentle pressure into your tummy, okay?
Right.
Take a nice deep breath in again, all the way out, tummy out, tummy out, tummy out, breathe out. Good, that's better. I'm going to do another 3, okay? Deep breath in, tummy out, tummy out, tummy out, breathe out. Good. 2 more. Breathe out. So do you notice what you're doing with your shoulders? You're doing
yes.
that. Relax here. Focus on your hand.
Right.
Tummy out, tummy out, tummy out. Breathe out. Good.
Now that your circulation's been given a nudge, you can start massaging to move the fluid. And weirdly enough, wherever you have swelling, you start with your neck. 1/3 of the body's lymph nodes are in your head and neck.
A lot of patients ask, why do we stroke the neck when we've got edema in the legs?
Yeah.
We want to try and clear all the good nodes up here in order to absorb the fluid that will be coming up.
I see.
Okay? So if you look at me, you've got your jawline. Your little finger of the opposite hand goes in line with your jawline, and you stroke down your neck. So use your right hand. That's it.
Right.
So come all the way down your neck. Good. So you're going from your jawline all the way down towards your collarbone. And you do that 10 times.
Right.
So once you've done 10
both
on the one
sides,
side, you swap over hands. You got your jawline, your little finger comes in line, and you stroke all the way down. Nice, slow and controlled. The whole of the hand is on your neck at that time. That's it.
Right.
So then you're stroking down your neck. Very light pressure. Because remember, if you go too deep, you're bypassing the superficials and going into the muscles and the fatty tissues.
Yes.
So relax the whole of the hand.
It's quite relaxing, actually.
It is a relaxing technique, you're right. Because what a lot of patients find when they're doing it, you can go a little bit too in depth and leave red marks.
Yes.
So you're doing the right pressure because you haven't got
Yes.
any red marks on your neck. And that's the timing of the stroke that you need as well, so you're not going too quickly on it. Try and bring your thumb around, Rosina. When you're coming through, it's there.
Oh, under the chin.
Relax the whole of the hand. You can either bring your thumb alongside you, so you're stroking there, or you can bring it there.
Right.
So the whole of the hand is on your skin.
I'm going to sleep here.
Don't go to sleep. You've got work to do.
So step number 3 now is clavicles.
Right.
So what we're doing here, we're going to be clearing the lymph nodes round by the collarbone area there, okay?
Right.
You're going to pop your hand on the top of your chest then, you'll feel a firmness, that's your collarbone, Rosina.
Right, right.
Your fingers go into a V position and you go either side of your collarbone there. And all you're going to be doing is a pump sensation. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you've done 10 one side, it's the same with the neck strokes, we do 10 the other side. So again, you feel where the firmness of the bone is. Fingers go into a V, you go either side of your collarbone and you do the same pumping action again. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
From the neck, we move to our armpits to make sure these lymph nodes are ready to absorb the fluid coming up from the legs.
So we do 10 scooping actions underneath the armpit. So I'm going to demonstrate with you now. I know I've got my clothing on. So what we're trying to do is follow the natural groove of the armpit.
Right.
Some patients find that a little bit of talcum powder or corn flour on your hands, not too much, but it's enough to get a glide on your skin.
Yes.
When you're laying down, you can either rest your arm out to the side on your bed at home, or in this situation, you can rest your arm on your hip like a little teapot. All right? If your hand is in this position, you come underneath your armpit and you scoop. You come underneath your armpit and you scoop. So all you're going to be doing, your right hand will come underneath your armpit and you scoop. Underneath your armpit and you scoop.
And 10 times.
10 times.
Okay.
So the hand in that position, so you're following the natural groove of the armpit now, okay?
Right. Okay.
Good.
1, yeah. 2,
Get right into the armpit.
3,
That's it. Remember to be gentle on your approach.
4,
You don't want any red marks.
5, 6,
And try not to come down as far.
Okay.
So into
Right.
the armpit, then you scoop. There.
7, 8,
There.
9, 10.
Good. Relax down. So once you've done 10 on one side, you do 10 the other side now. So step number 5, you're going on the side here. On the side of the breast tissue, you come underneath and up towards the armpit, stroking all the way up into the armpit there. And the reason why we're leading into the armpit, that is your drain. So if you picture your body full of water and you're trying to brush that water towards the drain, if you brush that water anywhere, it would disperse anywhere. If you brush the water too quickly, it'll create a tidal effect that'll come back on itself.
Right.
So we're aiming to direct it straight directly into the drain there, okay?
Yeah.
So on the side and up into the drain there.
Okay.
On the side,
Yeah.
up into the drain there. So the
Right.
depth of stroking I demonstrated, very soft but firm enough that you
Yes.
know your hands are on you. Where you've got your bra here, or in a male, you'd be looking at in line with the breast tissue.
Yeah.
Come underneath and up towards the armpit. Try that stroke for me. Good, a little bit softer. That's it, relaxing your hands when you're doing it. And the magic number is 10. Try and relax your ring finger and your little finger, Rosina.
5,
The whole of the hand is on your skin. There,
6, 4,
that's better.
7, 8, 9, 10.
The thing about this is not to rush it. Why not do it while you're watching TV or listening to the Archers? If you're an Archers fan, it's about 15 minutes long, which is about the right amount of time.
Give yourself a hug. Where your hands end up, that's your waistline.
Right.
Okay? So step number 6, very similar to number 5, it's on the waistline.
Right.
So if you look at my hands,
Right.
on your waist, you come all the way up into the armpit there.
Okay,
So if I demonstrate on you, give yourself a hug. So your hand position is there. Release your hands for me. And move your arm back out to the side so you've got access. So you're stroking all the way up into your armpit there. So number 5 is here, by the breast tissue.
Yes.
And number 6, you've given
From the
yourself a
waist.
hug and all the way up into the drain there. And try that for me. Relax your hand so your hand is in that position. So your waist was there, wasn't it?
Right.
Come all the way up. There. Your waist is changing every time. And remember to relax your little finger.
3.
Right, so when you're at home, you can remove the bra so
Yes.
it's easier to get that good guidance on your
Yes.
skin.
4.
Remember to have contact with your skin at all times.
Yes.
Up a bit. There you go.
7. 8.
That's it. So it's there. Good. The whole of the hand is on
Whole
your
of the
skin.
hand.
And take it up.
10. Yeah.
There. So you've constantly got your hand in
Yeah.
touch with your skin. Feel better?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Another thing I want to remind you is that you should wear your garments while you're doing this.
So the final section that we look at on the front is below the waist. So you've done number 5, which is from like the breast tissue up towards the armpit. Number 6 is where you're giving yourself a hug from your waist all the way up. So it's below that mark now. So you're looking more about your hip line. Some can demonstrate you going from the groin up into your hip there,
Right.
or you can just stroke from your hip, whichever you feel comfortable.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you're going from the groin, you'd bring your right hand, stroking your right groin, and then you take it up towards the armpit.
Right.
Or if you find it easier just to bring your hand on your hip
Yes.
with the left hand all the way upwards.
Right.
So try how comfortable you are. So what you can do is have the same side hand, stroking from your groin, and then swap over. But if you find that difficult, then all you would do is use your left hand and you would take it all the way up
Yes.
to the armpit that
I
way.
think it would be better for me with that.
Yeah, that's no problem, as long as you're keeping the hand
Straight
on your skin at all times.
And
And like I said, at home, you'd be wearing your underwear,
yes, yes.
but not the bra, so you
Yes.
know you've got that skin on skin contact
Yes.
at all
Yes.
times then.
Okay.
And what's the magic number? 10 times.
Okay. 4.
Remember the whole of the hand in touch with your skin at all times. Better.
5. 6.
So come down as far as your hip as your arms would reach.
8. 9. 10.
Good.
When you move your lymph, it ends up going down the drain and its final destination is the loo. So don't be surprised if you need to make a few extra visits. Drink plenty of fluids, it encourages the circulation. And you might find yourself feeling a bit emotional or tired, which again is normal. But do contact your lymphedema specialist if you feel that something out of the ordinary is happening. And finally, if you fancy a bit of total relaxation and have somebody happy to do it for you, some of these techniques can also be done on your back.
What we're going to be doing now is clearing the armpit first, exactly like you did on the front, okay?
Yes.
So if you can pop your arm on your hip for me, and all you're going to be doing is just clearing underneath the armpit. So you're going up and scoop,
Right.
up and scoop. And how many times?
10.
Good. So keeping your arm in that position for me, because I need that drainage point to be
Yeah.
open for me now. We've cleared the armpit.
Right.
We want to move that fluid up towards the drain there, okay?
Yes.
So like we did on the front, we went by the breast tissue,
Yes.
from the waist, and then from the hip all the way up,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
So it's a gentle pressure all the way up, 10 times. So it's going from the side of the breast tissue up into the drain there. And it's a light enough pressure that you know my hands are on your skin.
Yes.
But it's not going too deep, that's leaving any red marks.
Right.
And it's not bypassing the superficial lymphatics either. So once you've done 10 from the side of the breast tissue, next step then is from the waist. So if you give yourself a hug for me. So we know now this is your waist. So if you leave your hand go for me and prop your left hand on your hip so you've got access to your drain.
Right.
That's it, on your hip there. So I've got access now to take it all the way up. So what you're looking at with where Rosina's got the hand, you've got the waist. It's about a hand span in, so stroking up. So the whole of the hand again is on the skin. And again, we do this 10 times. And once we've done the 10, we come below the waist, so stroking up as far as we can go now, from the base of the hip all the way up and towards the armpit.
I see.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
And again, it's just that soft pressure.
Yes.
It's not going too deep, they leaving any marks.
No.
It's not going too soft, that is tickling the skin. And if it's easier, rather than just doing the one hand, you can take it up and swap over and do them with the two.
Right.
Because some people are very, very tall. And some people have only got little arms.
Finish off just as you started with the diaphragmatic breathing.
So in English, you're breathing from further down in your tummy, okay? So remember to focus on my hand. Take a nice deep breath in, push your tummy out, tummy out, tummy out. Breathe out. Good. And in. And out. Remember to relax those shoulders when you're taking that deep breath in. And in. And out. Good.
There's no right or wrong time of day for this. If it suits you to do it before you even get out of bed in the morning, that's fine. If your swelling tends to get worse as the day goes on, then the evening would be a good time to give that fluid an extra push to your working drain. Just do the breathing and massages every day, and you really will help to get that lymph fluid moving.
As long as you're going from bad to good, you can't go wrong.
Right.